Hey guys, welcome to another episode of 5 Years to 40, the podcast that is dedicated to millennials who are talking, thinking, and taking tremendous steps towards a fascinating life. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are a regular Fiverr, thank you for joining back, guys. Whichever ways, I'm asking a huge favor. If you could just pause right now and like this video or share it or subscribe to the podcast, whether you're listening on YouTube or on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or on the Digital Go Loud app, all applications that this podcast is available on. Thank you so much. Okay, beautiful people. So, we usually keep our conversations around four pillar topics: our health, our finances, our relationships, and our career. And today we're going to be talking about three ways we might be giving away our power in these key areas of our life. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, best friends. So before we get into some of the ways and some of the things that might be stealing our power, let's come up with a definition of power. There are tons of them out there, but one of my favorite is that power is an attitude or a state of mind that allows you the ability to influence people and events. Now you might be thinking, I don't need to influence anybody. I'm good. I'm me. But like, do you have children? Do you have friends? Do you have people that you work with? We all, in some ways, influence other people and would want to be able to do so in a collaborative, cooperative way instead of forcing and superimposing our will on people. And whatever position you're in, wherever you are, you should be able to influence or have a say in how things unfold in your life. So one of the ways that we often let power leave us is by being distracted. Now I have a whole video on the cost of distractions, especially in the workforce, and you can go ahead and check that out now right there, or you can do it after this. But let's talk about how distractions work. Very often we allow ourselves to get caught up in the mundane things that we do every day. Sometimes we get caught up in gossiping more than doing work. Sometimes we get onto social media and we start scrolling and we start consuming more than we are creating. Let's say you are a social media influencer. Let's say you are somebody who sell items on social media, and you go on there, and what you really should be doing is preparing your content and putting out your goods and letting people know about the amazing products that you have. But then you get on to TikTok and you get on to Instagram and you scroll and you don't really let people know what's happening, and then you turn around and an hour has gone and you're like, what is going on here? And then you feel badly about the thing because you know that you meant to put out your information, but Lord, you were so tired, and then you got distracted and you went down this rabbit hole on TikTok, and you just find yourself feeling not very powerful. You haven't been able to influence the world by putting out your product so people could buy it, and you also feel like, well, gosh, I wasted a whole lot of time. Another way we often let our power get diminished is by ignoring our holistic health. Our health is really and truly our greatest wealth. If you are not feeling well, if you're not feeling comfortable in your own body and in your space, you're really not able to show up in the world as the amazing, articulate, talented person that you truly are. So it's really important to pay attention to your holistic health. And I say holistic because often when we say health, we think about, well, doctor and wellness and going to the gym, which are amazing things, and we should be doing that. Get your annual health checks, know your numbers, get very comfortable with what your ideal body weight is, what your cholesterol levels are, what your sugar levels are. Get comfortable with those things. We're at this beautiful age where ignorance is not an excuse any longer, right? So do that, and also go a little deeper. So get into holistic health, like understand how your mind works, understand how your body and mind connection go together. So that is being mindful, that is getting enough sleep, that is getting, making a deliberate attempt to eat things that support you and nourish your body. And if you want to know more about that, or 5 goals you can set for yourself in terms of your holistic health, then you should view this video that talks about 5 health goals we can set up for ourselves. It's meant to be started at the beginning of the year, but truly you can start your New Year resolutions at any point, right? Get up and start walking towards a fascinating life at any point that you decide. And the third way you might be giving away your power is by having unhealthy beliefs. So we can have unhealthy beliefs about a lot of things. Usually we have them about ourselves. So we let ourselves get stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame and resentment and anger and worry and anxiety about the future, about the past, about people, about relationships. And when we stay in that space, when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you think about is, oh my gosh, this person did this to me, I cannot stand that person, those things make it really hard for you to truly live a fascinating life. I learned in the Course of Miracles that you can have a grievance or you can have a miracle. You cannot have both. And so if your belief system is to hang on more on grievances and the things that people do and what you could do about the people who do things to you, you're gonna be right down here. Or you can expect a miracle and forget about the people, what they did, forget about resentment, forget about the things that you wish you had done, the things that you wish that you did not do, the people that you wish you had met, and you just move towards a mindset of positivity and expect miracles and work towards your miracles. It's either. We can also have unhealthy beliefs about people. Sometimes we worry so much about what other people think about us that we cannot even move into what we think about ourselves. And I could tell you that that's a precarious place to be, because if you are always concerned about other people and other people's opinions, you truly cannot live as fascinating as you want to be. You cannot take the chances you need to take. You cannot move into the person that the world needs you to be, that light that the world needs you to be, because you'll be wondering, well, if I turn my light on, other people might be worried, it might bother other people, so I can't really turn my light on. And girl, coming from a former people pleaser, that serves nobody. It doesn't serve you, and it certainly does not serve the people that you meant to provide the light to help. Okay, friend, so if you are feeling like you're not being your best self, like things are not working out the way you want them to work out, or you're just feeling tired and you're feeling a little overwhelmed, you're not feeling as empowered as you are, spoiler alert, girl, you're amazing. Look, you fascinated, okay? You have all the things, all the skills, all the abilities to be the amazing woman that you are. And there's never been a better time for you to be that person than now. And it's okay if you don't feel like that, like honor all of your feelings, but just know that we love you and we appreciate you, and we're waiting right here for you to get back to your amazing self. And some of the ways you can do that, I've found, is just in terms of your health, make sure that you are eating well and sleeping well. Our sleep is super important. So much good things happen to our brain and our bodies when we sleep. So make sure that you're taking time to do that. Make sure that you're taking time to practice mindfulness, as in journaling, as in meditation, as in meeting up with good people. And speaking of good people, when it comes to your relationships, listen, we are a sum total of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So if you're finding that you're feeling tired and overwhelmed and generally negative, kind of check to see who you're spending time with. Because listen, if you're around people who are gossipy and trash other people and bring down other people, even if you're the beautiful light that you are, it would not be long before you find yourself doing those things, like being negative and being boisterous and dragging down other people. So be careful of that. And even if you don't do that, their energy is affecting you. Energy is contagious. But the good thing is, good energy is also contagious. So make sure you're spending time with people who inspire you, who motivate you, who speak your truth when you can't. When you have those things, those pitfalls when life knock you in the face, when you feel like, if what the hell, life done blew up, like it blew up your life. You don't know what's going on. You don't quite understand why things are not going how you would have seen them happening. Have women and men in your life who will speak back the things that they know about you, who can bring you back into alignment by telling you, but you are powerful. But there's proof of all the other times that you have successfully brought in results into your life that are just mind blowing. Like, people are still being inspired by the things that you have done in the past. Like, your past is a point of reference, and the point of reference we're referencing is all the amazing things that you've done. You're learning, you're growing, you're sharing, you continue to show up, you continue to remain positive. Don't let one thing keep you out of the kingdom. Like, keep being who you are. And you need those kind of people to bolster you and bring you forward. And make sure that you take care of them by providing that same thing for them. So speak life into their life. Like, we all need that. We need people to pronounce blessings over our lives. We need people to pronounce faith and life over our life. When people come and bring negativity and tell you, oh, this business idea I have would flop, you're not gonna make it, you need somebody to say, girl, get up. You move people to make move. You can do the things that you want to do. You have all that it takes. So be that person for others and allow yourself to be around people to be that for you, and you will see how your life will transform also quickly. It's about getting into alignment. It's about expecting things to go well, and it's about living that fascinating life. I hope this served you, and if it did, please be sure to subscribe. Be sure to share it with someone who might need a little word of encouragement, and to help them to point out ways that their power might be being stole by the things and thoughts that we might be having. All right, I stand here, I stand ready to continue to be a support to all of you wonderful millennials and best friend. I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Bye.